We're here back in the Fantasy Bar. No load management for us. Back-to-back Friday six-pack for you. Six of my favorite plays for you for the NBA on FanDuel and DraftKings. We've got some values. We've got some great buy lows, some of my favorite correlations, and of course, my favorite play on the entire slate. Who are we talking about? Only one way to find out. Send a belly up to the Fantasy Bar. Welcome in, guys. Let's kick off the weekend with a Friday six-pack talking some NBA. Six of my favorite plays ready for you, fresh off the tap today. Thank you, as always, for stopping by the Fantasy Bar and checking out today's video. If you want to help us out, do me a favor, take a second, click that thumbs up button. Huge for us over on YouTube, so thank you for that. Subscribe, hit that notification bell if you have not already. All right, let's dive in here on the plays now. We got some wonky schedules. DraftKings trimmed off the late games. FanDuel, much bigger slate. We're going to give you six guys that are available on both sites here tonight. Let's get started at the point guard position with Jose Alvarado of New Orleans. So we know DeJounte Murray out for the season. It looks like Alvarado going to be the guy that benefits here in this situation. Looks like a much bigger role for him here. And if that's the case, these prices are simply too low. Down at 5,500 on DraftKings, just a tick over 6,000 on FanDuel. And anytime this guy's gotten big minutes, he's been very productive. 5 of the last 6 games with 32 or more minutes. We're talking 37 or more DraftKings points. So do the numbers on that salary. So giving you that nice 6 to 7x or higher return when given those minutes. I don't think this role is going to diminish with how well he has been playing here in a good spot against the Dallas Mavericks tonight. Bottom 10 in fantasy points allowed to the point guard position. Jose Alvarado. It's like one of the better values here tonight in the mid-range. All right, let's go to the other side of that game with PJ Washington of Dallas. Well, this one we'll have to keep an eye on, but we're going to keep the early builders away here with that questionable tag. Was at practice yesterday. Sounds like he should be good to go for tonight. If not, as always, we will pin a comment here on YouTube if we have to make any adjustments. But they're going to need him in that lineup. They're going to be without Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford, and Derek Lively. So really thin on bigs here for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's a great matchup for bigs. New Orleans has really struggled with both power forwards and centers. Bottom 10 in fantasy points allowed to both of these positions. Washington has shown an incredible upside. He's back in that lineup. Great spot here tonight against the New Orleans Pelicans. All right, let's roll on with our next play with Kyle Kuzma of the Bucks. So I don't see a lot of traction here on Kyle Kuzma. Should be very low owned. Giannis and Lillard not on the injury report. So a lot of people saying third wheel here. Why do I want to play him? We'll get to that here in a second. Playing an absolute ton of minutes here, averaging over 36 minutes per game over the last 4. We know Bobby Portis going to be out for a while, so he's going to continue to play a big role here. And even as a third wheel against this Washington defense, should be plenty to go around. We're talking about the worst defensive team according to defensive efficiency in the entire NBA. And you know I love me a good revenge narrative going back to Washington for the first time. So not only do you get that narrative, it's in the best spot possible here. Kyle Kuzma, sneaky option with big time upside here for Friday night. All right, let's get you some value at the center position next with Wendell Carter Jr. of Orlando. So we saw Wendell Carter in the starting lineup last time out. If he remains in that starting lineup, simply too cheap, under 5,000 on both sites. So take advantage while you have this opportunity. Was in the 5s not too long ago. Get him at 4,300 here. Feels like stealing on Wendell Carter, giving you a very bankable floor. If you play cash games, you love to see it. 25 or more DraftKings points now in 5 of the last 7 games. Also gives you that upside that you are looking for in tournaments at these prices. So for a 7x return, you need around 30. He is certainly capable of doing that against this Memphis team. 7th most points allowed to the center position and the 10th most fantasy points allowed as well. He's in that starting lineup. Wendell Carter Jr. simply too cheap. Take advantage here tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, let's get some correlation in this game with some more value in Santi Aldama. So kind of like Kuzma, should be sneaky here. I get it, down the pecking order a little bit when you're talking about guys like Ja Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane, but he has been playing very, very well here over the last 4 games, averaging nearly 30 DraftKings points per game, and this price has not moved at all. It remains at 4,500 here. I get the matchup, not ideal with Orlando, but did go for 41 in the first meeting between these two teams. And yes, all of that big 3 were playing in that game as well. He has carved out a role, so take advantage of the guy's been very productive, and the sites just haven't noticed yet. Under 5,000 on DraftKings for Santi Aldama. All right, it's time to take a look at my favorite play for Friday night. Before we do that, let's continue with our Beast of the Night contest. Chance to win a free week of RotoGrinders Premium simply for watching this video and hanging out with me today in the fantasy bar. All you got to do, make sure you click that thumbs up button, head to the comment section, and guess fantasy points on DraftKings for my Beast of the Night. If your guess is the closest, easy as that. You win yourself a free week of RotoGrinders Premium. While you're down there, who was your top play? Who was your Beast of the Night? If you were 10 in the bar today, let me know in that YouTube comment section. All right, let's wrap this video up and this week up with my favorite play on the entire slate. You know him as the Beast of the Night. All right, Beast time. We're going to go right back to the well until they change these prices. I am rolling with De'Aaron Fox of San Antonio, tonight's Beast of the Night. Don't like giving you guys repeat Beasts of the Night, but as I stated, the price just too low. Without Victor Wembanyama, De'Aaron Fox should be a 9K player. Was very productive in Sacramento with guys like Sabonis, DeRozan, etc. Now he's the focal point of an entire offense without pieces like that. With Wemby out, you also get some sneaky positional flexibility. Love loading up point guards so we can get an extra point guard in our lineups on both sites here, as he is shooting guard eligible here and has really been on a nice tear. 20 or more points now in 7 of his last 9 and showed us that nice 7x upside we are looking for. Tougher matchup here with Detroit, no doubt, but that usage should continue to be off the charts. De'Aaron Fox, simply too cheap, 1,000 or more in my opinion. Take advantage once again here tonight. I'm calling it. He'll be a 9K player before you know it. Buy low here at 8,200. De'Aaron Fox, easily my favorite play on the board and tonight's Beast of the Night. All right, guys, that'll do it for our Friday six-pack. If you have any comments, questions, or feedback, hit me up either in the YouTube comment section or on Twitter at Beermakersfan. Don't forget, get your guess in De'Aaron Fox's DraftKings output tonight. If your guess is the closest, you win a free week of RotoGrinders Premium just for hanging out today. And if you want more NBA coverage, tune in tonight. Grinders Live, and I will be on Crunch Time taking all of your questions with Kevin Roth and my boy Notorious. Make sure you check out both shows on our RotoGrinders page, also here on YouTube. For RotoGrinders.com, I am Beer saying salut, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Best of luck tonight. Have a great weekend. Hopefully we see you tonight for Grinders Live and Crunch Time. Good luck tonight, guys. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you.
Thanks for checking out our videos. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more DraftKings, FanDuel, and other DFS content. And you can check out our daily live show schedule on rotogrinders.com/videos.